Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of r/slash Raised by Narcissists. In today's episode, I wish people would understand that many times abusive people aren't abusive 100% of the time. Finally, it has a name. I escaped today, it happened, and not just in a fantasy. This is real. This is my life now. Before we get started, make sure to subscribe so you will never miss a video. So let's get started. I wish people would understand that many times abusive people aren't abusive 100% of the time. Hey Patty Ice, your family can't be that bad, they took you to Disneyland. Yes, and then they held that vacation and used it to guilt and manipulate me for the next 10 years. Hey Patty Ice, your family can't be that bad, they fed you and gave you a home. Yes, they kept me alive. A slave owner did the same thing. Hey Patty Ice, your dad seems like such a good guy when I met him, he can't be that bad. You know sh*t, if he came off as evil he couldn't trick you and trap you. Hey Patty Ice, you turned out okay. Your family can't be that bad. 16 years of therapy, a suicide attempt, 3 addictions, rehab, and raising myself through self-help books and TV/movies. I'm just tired of people not understanding narcissistic abuse. It needs to be more mainstream and it needs to be taught to people, both to prevent it from happening to people in the future and to help recovering people acclimate back to society. Finally, it has a name. It's called baiting. So simple, yet it explains so much. This is a huge weight off of my shoulders because I never could quite explain it to people, and it made me doubt its existence, but this is it. I think I can finally put into words why I am so emotionally closed off from people, and have weird reactions to things everyone else finds normal. Ever since I can remember, my mother has attempted to control my perception on things, attempting to shape it into what she would like it to be instead of just letting me have my own opinions and emotional reactions to things. For example, my cat dies when I'm 8, I'm sad, but it's okay, he's in a better place. She sees I'm not reacting the way she wants, and so she'll give me details on how he died, and how she hopes it didn't hurt too much. She does this until I feel really sorry for the cat, and we bond over it. It's definitely emotional incest as well, as from the age of 10 we were all her friends and emotional dumping grounds. She is so inside my sisters' heads, they're both almost 30 and still feel no right to have even the basic necessary boundaries. They feel responsible for her emotional well-being to the point of planning their lives around her, and they lose it because I refuse to do the same. Some other ways it showed in my life. She attempted to control my emotional reactions by baiting me and then consoling me. For example, she will bring up things I said to her 5 or even 10 years ago to provoke me into anger, crying, guilt, etc., until I gave in and accepted how sh*t I was, for her to then come and save the day. If I didn't give in to the mind game, then it was silent treatment, slamming doors, screaming at me, talking sh*t about me to my other family members, playing the victim, or just plain old making sure the entire house was tense until I either give in or we just don't talk for a while until she forgives me for not loving her. It's not just things I've said, it's things she knows I'm sensitive about, things she knows I am likely to be reactive to. I used to get so upset just thinking about being alone with her around the dinner table, because that's where she does it mostly, and I have been made to feel I have no right to leave when she gets that way, or I just have no escape since she'll just force her way into my room and continue to attempt to force a reaction from me. This went on for years and she still attempts to do it, but now she sees she won't succeed in upsetting me as easily, so we just don't talk much. This has led to her telling me I should be more like other people, because no one understands me, and I said good, because I don't need their validation, I am me, and I get me, and she refuses to accept I can function without it. She also used to pin me down to cuddle and force me to kiss her even if I hated it. Eventually I just stopped allowing it altogether, and because I was a little older she accepted it, but she still uses it against me on some days. It made intimacy difficult for me because affection was just used as another form of control over me growing up, not as an expression of love. Recently I've been unpacking a lot of trauma and figuring out why I am who I am. I grew up being told I'm the weird one in the family for my anxiety around simple things, and my refusal to do certain things even with strangers out of politeness. For example, if someone fishes for compliments, I ignore them pretending not to catch the hint so they will stop attempting to manipulate me into saying what they want to hear. I learned manipulation tactics like this from people around me at a young age, and I just said nope, not you too wherever I could and still do it. I can ignore this in this scenario, and I will. I'm learning more and more I'm not the weird one. If anything, I learned something healthy from the emotional trauma she puts us through. Guys, it has name. I escaped today, it happened, and not just in a fantasy. This is real. This is my life now. I lost access to an important loved one. But I know they're safe and can't be abused by her anymore. And now, I won't be either. I won't ever reply, but she texted me a bunch of deadlines for me to meet. She's asking for money but didn't disclose the amount. I have no money to give her, and she knows that. I know it's a last-ditch effort to take from me and control me. She's not winning anymore. She has no power and she's going to die miserable and alone without her groomed caretaker child playing their role. I won't be trapped anymore. I'm going to start life with the man of my dreams and she can't stop me. Sorry for anything nonsensical, I'm a little tipsy as I write this because honestly, who wants to be sober after escaping LOL? If you made it to the end of the video, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe and share, and we will see you in the next video.